People sad about them dropping. Wait, did you not put a low latency? Wait, did you not put?
Yeah,
Oh,
good,
okay,
good
okay.
latency.
Just wait.
Ultra low latency, so we good.
Okay. People are maybe a little bit sad of what's happening in crypto, huh?
Yeah.
It's hard times, boys. Hard times.
Hello, everyone. Will Satoshi be the first?
Well, he usually is the first, right? Let's see.
Oh, yes, man.
Satoshi is the first. Oh my god. Hello, Satoshi. I want to ask you, what are you doing, Satoshi? Why are you dumping us again, man? Bring us up. Bring us up, man. It's so... I just hate looking at ETH. I just hate looking at ETH. It was really questionable this time around. We're gonna hold it. I mean, we've tested that shit so many times that I am like, you know... We've got a lot to talk about. Regulators coming for us. Yeah, I mean, it seems like regulators are coming for everyone, huh? McAfee, BitMEX, all that shit, man. It's crazy. Crypto really is dealing the... I mean, they're really dealing the ban hammer on crypto, it seems. I don't know why they are so unmerciful. I mean, I don't know what happened lately that they've just been, you know, dealing shit after shit.
Bad news after bad news, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Satoshi, yeah, Yuki shutting down BTC derivatives, yeah, I mean, but that doesn't mean, you know, they still won't, I mean, that they won't be able to trade crypto anymore, right? Just the derivatives are gonna be the issue. Okay, so I guess last stream we had was on 29th of September, 29th of September. Oh yeah. Judge, okay, so we were around here. Battling for the area, and now we dropped it again. So I guess we can get them started, right, boys? I mean, as always, if you got any questions, post it in YouTube channel, right? I mean, comment section and all. I mean, live chat section, and we will try to answer them, right? The government is trying to shut down the centralized market. Yep. I mean, we all know they were trying to do that for a long time right now, right? I mean, they came after BitMEX, you know, to use the KYC, and actually right now that they got shut down by US, I actually kind of understand now why all of a sudden they brought in KYCs, you know, because without KYCs they couldn't really cash into real money, right? I mean, they need KYC backup for them to cash out their profits from BitMEX, right? So I guess they knew that shit was coming, right? So they already got prepared to it, that they would at least have enough money to engage some of the lawyers or something, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get out of it with just a big fine, you know, because to be honest, if it's their first offense, it's gonna be a big fine, right? And the smartest thing is what they could actually do. They take this big fine, they pay it off, and they actually shut down BitMEX and just cash out and, you know, enjoy their retirement, because they did make a lot of money, right? And the fee won't be as big as someone might imagine, right? But if they pay the fee and they continue with this practice as well, then they're gonna be kind of fucked, you know. They can get kind of fucked on that one then. So anyways, back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin still a little bit more versatile than Ethereum this time around, but still pretty much the same shit. So if anybody was wondering why I have this line up here, this is basically where I wanted to call out the short, right? I wanted to wake up today, call out the short, and actually when I got up today, it was already, the price was here, so I was like, fuck, okay, not gonna call that short out. And the reason for that short is, you know, because you just don't know if it's gonna break it. You don't know if it's gonna break it, so it's a good position to take short again. Look, we rejected it here, right? I mean, if you scroll back, we rejected it many times like this on Bitcoin, right? Oh well, here we're not exactly didn't reach there, but we rejected it many times. And again, you don't know if it's gonna break. And even though you might imagine that we held this area, for so many times that we will easily break this shit. Nope, I guess we're not. Right, I guess we are not. Going back to Bitcoin, right? There's a pretty obvious sense that we have to hold this. I mean, everybody sees this area right now. So this is going to be a heavily guarded area. I do think there's going to be a lot of longs taken on this area. And if I was looking for a long as well, I would be taking it here as as everyone else. My gosh, there's a lot of cars outside. I would be taking it here myself with a stop loss under the low, as always in this case, right? I mean, this is the area do you have the guard, so you have to put the stop loss under the box. If I was looking for a short, we already missed it, so right now we cannot take it anymore. I mean, that guy, this one is now blown, same as we had the one we had on Ethereum. So lately, yes, the price action is extremely slow. I mean, you can see how painfully slow this is getting. The volume is dropping, everything, and I do think, I mean, Bitcoin may not be the main coin anymore. I mean, when it comes to this shit, I guess it's been forgotten. Due to all this DeFi crap that was going around and in farms and everything, right? Bitcoin slowly getting forgotten, right? Satoshi says they should have done an MA with the newest Satoshi. Yeah, they probably should have, you know, but it's they done so much bad shit. Like, let's be honest, nothing will save them at this point. BitMEX done so much bad shit. We all know they cheated, right? I mean, we all know they cheated people. They use their powers to see where the liquidation points are or where the stop losses are, and they, you know, just wicked it out and wicked it in. We all know they and let's not even mention their engine, right? I mean, their engine has been broken since the start of BitMEX, and they've made hundreds of millions, but still they refuse to fix the engine, right? During the high frequency trading times, right? Ethereum, as you can see, right? I mean, previously said, Ethereum, you can see, is already failing the area that we kind of want to hold, right? Ethereum is already failing the area, so Ethereum, it's either A, going to hold this, or going to now go fill the long that we spoke before, right? And this long right now, if it's gonna go for it, I would move it all the way to down. What are you doing with microphone, Arnaud? You know, it's kind of loud when you move the microphone around. Okay, so what I was trying to say, so yeah, 325, that is the new position to long Ethereum. Put the stop loss under the low, and back to God, if it goes down here, if it doesn't hold this, back to God, it's gonna hold, because like we know, if it's not gonna hold, then now I'm getting kind of skeptical to how all of this looks. Like, this looks bad, right? It's gonna be down here if this doesn't hold, right? I mean, so far I'm not gonna say it's not gonna hold, because that would be pretty much stupid, right? I mean, we're still holding, but this whole structure, yes, it looks bearish. It looks very bearish, but since the price action is so slow, I'll give it a chance that it might break out. Because most of the time, I mean, we did pretty much this, right? We looked very weak in crypto. We looked very, very weak. We were going down, but we held the same area, and then what happened? Bam, you know, it just initially held the area and popped out of it, right? So I've seen that happen many times in crypto lately. It's been like sort of a new meta for the market maker, so I'm not gonna say anything too fast, because that would be stupid if I told you right now that this has no more chance to go for it, right? If this was traditional market, I would tell you, man, jump out of the thing, right? If this was traditional market, I would sell this shit for sure, because in traditional market, this is breaking down, right? But crypto, man, it's special. It's special, you know. They have their own rules, so cannot follow this, right? Partially, what also keeps me hopeful that this will be that this will pump, right, is because of this large gap in here, right? And this large gap in here, it's usually very unusual for crypto to leave such a large gap. So I do think the 430 in this kind of area can still get tested, and this is where I will personally be selling some of my Ethereum, right, that I gathered on the longs. I will definitely be selling Ethereum there, I mean, and seeing if it's go higher, or if that's it and we're breaking down, or whatever, right? I mean, we'll see what happens. Not trying to predict the future there. We'll see what the price action will do at that point, when we reach that point, if, of course, we reach that point, right? Bitcoin, yeah, so next time, Bitcoin dominance, right? Dominance is still picking up, right? Yep, shit. Dominance is still holding the area. It's still possible for us to hit it. And it's sort of a guy could say the dominance is kind of being on accumulation period here. So it still has very possible of breaking up. Still has very possible breaking up. So sadly, Bitcoin could still sunk the alts quite as well, but I do think that might not come, since, you know, the first thing that I already spoke up, Bitcoin, I mean, it's sort of a forgotten, you know, I mean, compared to Ethereum and alts, it's sort of like nobody ever barely talks about Bitcoin anymore, right? So maybe it is a little bit forgotten, so possibly the dominance will still go down. We're not gonna give up, right? And from Ethereum wise, pretty much same structure, Still waiting for this, and you can see that pretty much this is getting hit sooner or later, right? I mean, the structure is quite bearish here as well. So let us hope that this will be the bottom for Ethereum and then it bounces. Because if it's not, again, we're gonna have a good big problem, right? With the whole movement on the chart. Ken Meister, do you guys think Ethereum will pump when ETH 2.0 will roll out just like with the... Well, of course I do think Ethereum will pump if that happens, because people are, I mean, they've been like, what, like 10 times that if they've announced 2.0 and then they, you know, didn't do it, and they just, you know, postpone it again and postpone it again and postpone it again. So I don't, like, if it just happens, it's kind of different like halvening, because halvening, everybody knew it was coming. Like everybody knew halvening was coming and it was set on date, right? But Ethereum 2.0 have been now like moved for so much time already, right? I mean, so many times have been moved forward that now when it actually drops, it's probably gonna be interesting. It's probably gonna pump, yeah. But most of the people don't even believe the deadlines anymore. I still don't think Ethereum 2.0 is going to save. It's going to save the transaction costs. I don't think that's gonna happen as well at all. But we'll see what happens actually with that one, right? Okay, so we had some couple of fine trades on Monero. Wait, so Monero is pumping. Let's see. Wow, Monero is actually one of the rare coins that is pumping, but that may be because the chart is so limited. Let me first check it somewhere else. Where can I check it? Poloniex? Oh yeah, okay, I see. That's a totally different chart. Yep, totally different chart. Okay, I do like what Monero did. I do like it here. Close back in. Yep, definitely the profit target right now. You're hanging at the heaviest resistance there is on this chart. So yeah, if you break this, shit, it's gonna be pretty bullish. If you break this, man, you can go up a lot. You can go up a lot on Monero for at least another 80%. Yep. But the question is if it's gonna break this on the first try. So what you want to see is now, but not go any further down than this and bounce over. So yes, essentially speaking, you could long this. Yeah, essentially speaking, you could very much long this. But due to the nature of Bitcoin and Ethereum, as we just spoke, let's just see if we can do a little bit more defensive position. Oh, the stop loss is huge though. Gonna have to do very defensive position. Yes, and I'm still going to have to retain that 70%. Wait, that's a weekly chart. What? Yeah, of course. Oh, man. Let me go on 4 hourly. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all on 4 hour. Let me go on daily. Okay, so this area that I'm trying to play has been tested already by here. So the only area... Oh, shit, never mind. This area has been tested here as well. Actually, I got no place here, man. I got no place for anymore. It's either you're holding it or you're not holding it. It's not happening, right? I got no more place here, sadly. Nope. So it's either gonna break it. I mean, obviously, it's probably not gonna break on the first try, but even if it comes down here, you know, there is longable here, but I wouldn't dare it with my strategy. You know, I don't like the tested areas. So for me, that's a skip. But for you, yes, it can work out. But the stop loss, you can see it's down here, and then you can see the stop loss is freaking huge. Well, 15%. It's not that huge, but 50% is a lot, right? Quite a lot. So you can see XMR, not the best one, right? Not the best one. So today we also did a video on USDT, and if you haven't followed that one yet, we might change it a little bit for now. The price is actually better on the entry side. But what I would like to do, if you haven't followed this one yet, so this was obviously we were expecting a bullish entry, right? But right now, if you haven't done this yet one, I would be putting it down here, right, where you enter right now, and then I would readjust the stop loss a little bit, so you actually save an extra % on it, right? You save an extra % with this entry on a stop loss. The only thing is, if it goes under here, it's like, then it's you're absolutely negated. You just don't know where it's gonna stop, and it shouldn't never go down there again, right? I mean, it should never go, not saying again, but it should never go down there and pump, right? It's gonna take a while then to accumulate and pump. So if you follow this one, the profit targets, I would still say leave the same. I'm still gonna aim for this highs as a profit targets. I'm just the entry. If you haven't taken it yet, it can be made a lot better. It can be made a lot better today, right? So yes, the video I did last night could have been remade now, but actually since we already done it, you know, there's no point. It's already on YouTube, so I'm not gonna remake it. So hopefully this trade will last us as well. But if you haven't, that's a pretty good change rate. It's a pretty good trade this time. If you can enter it right now, it's a pretty good trade. So I would definitely be happy to rock in with something like this, right? I mean, I would be definitely pretty confident about taking a trade like that, right? So yes, that's one. Okay, so we also talked about XTZ, right? Bitcoin. This one is still hanging about, right? And this time around we did a Bitcoin trade indeed, because I do think, I mean, if the Bitcoin is going to be so slow, at least we can gain some value on our Bitcoins, right? Not only USDT, because USDT is so heavily dependent on Ethereum movements and everything that, you know, maybe hedge ourselves a little bit against the BTC pairings. And this one is again as well, it's again one of those trades I will happily take, right? It's again one of those. I do hope it still holds there, you know, that doesn't lose this area and has managed to pump somewhere. But shit, yeah, for Bitcoin it's gonna have to move somewhere as well for that to happen, right? We don't have nothing, I mean, we don't have much more opportunities here, right? So yeah, guys, if you got any questions about any altcoins, right, feel free to post them now. We do have we can check the main alts as well when it comes to it. Main alts, huh? I mean, so ADA was one of the best coins. I mean, the best coins. ADA was one of the best main alts that moved, quite frankly. I mean, quite a lot, right? But you can see they also pulled back quite a lot. And, you know, the problem is when you pump so fast, like this, and you get a nice bounce like this, look at how short the bounce is, right? We are absolutely not retesting shit. It was only 25% bounce after a 50% drop, or what was that? 90% drop only produced us with 20% bounce, so you can already see this is quite shit. And on a coin like this, now after this bounce, I wouldn't even trade it anymore, to be honest. I wouldn't even trade it. I would wait for it all the way down here, as we did wait for Dash. Wait, actually, Dash was Dash filled or Arnaud, or which one was the one that we also waited for? Doge, right? And Doge got filled and we got TP on it, right? Doge. Wait, no, was it Doge USDT? Okay, so we got filled on this one and we made a TP, yep, right? But what was the one that we were waiting for? Dash? Oh yeah, well, Dash is still in effect.
And ETH BTC was the one we are waiting for.
Yeah, also. And Dash, I guess. Dash is still one of those that we're waiting for some time. But it's
no, that was Dash BTC.
Oh, Dash BTC, oh, oops.
And we touched first target on it.
Oh yeah, so Dash BTC filled and gave us TP and immediately stopped on break even. Great. Jesus, man, these coins, what the... Are we going back into this area? I mean, come on, man. Like, there has to be some more reactions, man. These reactions are hecka poor. Okay, so this is a good start for Ethereum, what we're seeing right now. This is a good start. Okay, yes, we definitely wanted to hold this. This is good shit. Okay, so this is good shit and closing back in. Now, please, for fuck's sake, just go here, break this shit, you know? Please. That is definitely, oops, that is definitely what I want to be seeing right now. Right, so if you're not gonna go for that one, we can delete that one. No, please hold this shit. You know, this structure, hold it. Just go back above this area, right, like you are right now, but go to the top of it, right, and then break it on the first try now, and just move towards the top. Simple, you know, Ethereum, it's a simple strategy that has to work out right now if we want to reclaim this one, right? I mean, so yeah, this is a good start. It's providing you, well, exactly, if you look at the left side, it's not exactly an SFP, but you know, if you look at it from a closer perspective, it's acting as a good SFP, right? So that would be pretty much nice if we could hold this and actually move from it. Wait, we actually had Bitcoin Cash. Also, I do think Bitcoin Cash is going to be one of the better trades. Yep, so this one gave one TP and then again stopped even, huh? You know, not a good reactions. I hate hitting only one TP. I want to have more, to be honest. But yeah, Bitcoin Cash also, I do think this is going to be one of the better trades if we go, you know, on a bull run. I don't think this is going to be one of the better trades, and I do think Bitcoin Cash could lead all the way up there, right? I mean, it's pretty much similar action to what we were observing at XRP, you know? Similar action to what we were observing at XRP, and you can see XRP again, right? You get one profit target and you pretty much get stopped on even, right? It is poor man's reaction, but XRP has so much space if we go back into the bull run. Look at this space, man. Look at this. At 300 or 400, 500%, and even more if you go on XRP USD, right? Bitstamp. Look at this space, man. You have so much space. But basically, we did hit here. You know, I knew there was going to be a trouble area, right? Now let's see. But look at this space, man. Look at this untested space. Look at it. 400% as well. But you know, too bad it didn't first land here. That would be a lot better. Since the market has somewhat stalled, can we please take a look at MES1? Micro mini SP. Okay. Usually I just use SPX, but MES1, I guess it works. Or ES, I use that one as well. Wait, actually, wait. Okay, if I remember correctly, I just debated this one with somebody. Let me give it a go. So yes, I debated with that somebody because we longed it. They longed it right here with this structure, yeah. And I debated him for where to place profit targets, right? So initial profit target for this one would be definitely would be placed above the left side of the high, right? Definitely above the left side of the high. We do want this. I mean, there's so much liquidity here, right? That people have placed their stop losses. This is definitely a good placement of any of those to target as a liquidity hunt, right? But for certainly, if you took the trade down here, you have to take the profit here, right? Because you don't know how far it's going to go. But definitely it's a good side. But the minute of how this is formed, obviously it's, let's point out again, it's all depends of if Trump is going to survive the COVID or not, right? Because if Trump doesn't survive the COVID, this is going to go into hell. As soon as this looks right now, and if we regain back to this side, right? If we regain back this side, which we've been trying now for a while, right? If we're gonna have really good chances, if we regain this and stay for a while up here, right? We're gonna have really good chances to break this. Really good chances to break this. So essentially speaking, he's trying to build a position that would last him all the way to up here. So yeah, I would still be pretty happy with this trade. Still would be pretty happy sitting in a trade like this, right? Wait, let's check what our gold is doing or not, man. Gold. No, gold has failed our bullish position. Shit. Gold has failed us. Man, that bull didn't last long. So basically gold looking like exactly the same as Euro USD, but a little bit under it. Yep, when it reaches up here again, then it's a short. Goes down here. Scalp short. Wait, what the hell am I missing clicks? Scalp short and then goes here, scalp long, and then again you're waiting which position is going to be. You got positions each way and then you just hold it and just see which way it's going to go, you know. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, same try. So I'm guessing okay, so silver did us good justice. Silver bounced perfectly from this, and again, as you would know, a nice easy TP on silver. Let's see if it's going to be hit. Yep, quite beautifully. Silver playing out quite beautiful. Let's also check my stocks then. Boeing. Yep. We discussed this one in the past. First profit target hit as well on Boeing. That was what was that? TP 15%. Pretty good, pretty good. What else do we have? Lufthansa. Oh, yeah, boy. Okay, so this one failed. Shit. We got wrecked, Arnold. No. We got wrecked. Okay, another position right here. So it's played beautifully here, but then we tried to long it again, and it went under us, and then came back and then crashed. So now that position is waiting for last, or again, if it's gonna come back to this area, we'll find another tradable position, right? SQ has been on monster run. SQ, what is SQ? What is SQ? Oh, Square Inc. What the shit? What the shit happened with this company? Where they come out with a cure for corona or something after the after the drop? What the hell happened here? I mean, they must have had a nice product, but I really love the way this whole held. I mean, like, yes, if I was trading, this would be my trade exactly, but I would never hold it this long for sure, obviously. And you can pretty much tell that this would be my TP target, right? And my last TP target would be above here, right? And then shit, it went a lot higher, but still a pretty nice trade. I don't even know what they did squaring, so not sure. It's a Cash App, it's Square. Oh, okay, got it. So Cash App, I mean, I don't know why Cash Apps are so bullish. Let me just check. Amazon. Wait, no, Netflix, yeah. Netflix, I'm curious about Netflix. Okay, good, it held the area, went higher. Okay, so that one played as planned, and look at that, even retested it here on the main area. Beautiful. Let's check Apple then. Wait, I didn't chart Apple. What else did I chart? Tesla. Tesla I haven't charted for some time, but shit, look at that. I can't believe it, you know. It's like they're still holding it. I can't believe it, man. Like this is the thing what I was saying, that I will long it here if it was a, you know, a normal coin, but of course I'm not gonna long a thing that's been up for so much, because, you know, it's been so heavily overvalued, you know, that I would be kind of afraid for it, right? I mean, we can see that this is their financial report. I mean, I know their financial reports got better because, I mean, they increased their car production for 46% until last year, right? But still, as you can see, income, right? I mean, it's still not as good, right? But yes, they had profit, right? So yeah, definitely still, I still think it's very, very much overpriced. I mean, for this income, let's talk about, I mean, they are worth billions of dollars, and this is their income, right? And shit, it's just not logical to me, right? Right, it's just not logical to me. But okay, right? I mean, yes, they do have a high revenue, but do they have a higher revenue than Volkswagen? Well, obviously not, right? Okay, Nvidia, I would guess why it went wild, because, you know, the release of the new graphic cards, and they seem to be quite amazing, right? I mean, especially mining wise, they seem to be doing quite well. So I do think that is. But let's just check, let's just see how much revenue Nvidia has, right? Okay, so Nvidia, oh, I thought it would have more. Wait, so if that Nvidia, let's just, let me check Volkswagen. Yeah, Volkswagen, yeah, AG. How much do you have of revenue? Look at this. This is basically 10 times of what Tesla has. And it's not even close to being the same worth, right? It's not even close to being the same worth as Tesla, you know? So you just know. You just know it's overrated. Tesla is so overrated, to be honest. Okay, also oil. I forgot to check oil, yeah. Oh, look at that son of a bitch. Son of a bitch bounce from our point. Yep, and it's going up. Shit. Okay, so oil looking quite good as well. Yep. Held this area. Looks quite good as well, not gonna lie. Beautiful price action oil. I guess we will be seeing increase on oil prices quite soon. So we got any more stuff to check, guys? If not, then we will be wrapping this stream up, you know? I mean, not much more stuff to talk about, but let's check out Euro. Okay, so yeah, before I said gold has similar price action to Euro. As you can see, I mean, Euro is a little bit overextended, right? I mean, because gold is around here, and Euro, you can see. With Euro, what I'm seeing right now is definitely, if it holds this, which is pretty good, it's going to test the top, you know, and then after it tests the top, you're pretty much going to see the area that we already spoke about ages ago, and this is going to be, this is going to get filled, right? And it's going to be 120, 121, something like that, right? It's going to be looking really good for Euro. Yeah, I mean, there were some speculations that America alone this year, this year or last, I think it was this year, they printed 22% of their entire dollar cash flow. They printed it out, right? So that's quite huge numbers if that's true. I mean, that is gonna crash them big time. I mean, this is gonna pay back big time in the future, right? I mean, they're printing money out of the control. This can be good for economy on long term. So you actually, I mean, if that is true, even if 10%, even if they only did 10%, right? Just imagine how much money went into markets to keep the markets afloat, right? And just imagine when the next crash of the market is going to happen, because there's no way they will be able to hold this for long, right? So with the next, I mean, I'm not saying how long, not going to try to predict, but I'm saying when the next market crash happens, it's going to be bad, right? It's gonna be fucking bad. Like, there's no way, man. It's gonna be good. Like, what the shit happened with this one? What? Oh, 10%. Okay. But they dropped some news or something? Huh. I mean, to see EOS to move like this after being dead for so long. I mean, even volume. Okay, I mean, goes above here, man. Yep. Then you're gonna have some trades, but for now, I mean, this is a good start for reversal. Why not? This is a good start for reversal. Obviously, I can't say anything yet. I have to see how this is gonna finish. Well, if this is gonna finish good, then maybe I'll do a YouTube video about it in like 1 day or 2 days, and then see where I would take the trades or something. But I'm not sure if they drop some news or something. I mean, that's definitely not something I really see a lot for EOS. But yeah, I mean, you definitely don't wanna reject here already and not go all the way down here to retrace the candle under this, right? I mean, this is gonna be no sense. Then they did absolutely nothing. You know, it might look amazing at this pump like this, but it just breaks it at the end of the day. It's gonna look bad as shit for them. It's gonna be bearish. So I'm not gonna say anything yet. You know, I'm gonna see where this ends. This is gonna be seeable probably tomorrow or in 2 days. So yeah, I'll do a video about this at the end of the week if there's gonna be an opportunity, available. So yeah, make sure you check that video. Yeah, Satoshi. So yeah, okay, I guess we will be wrapping it up for today, right, guys? I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. Cryptos are a little bit slow. Real markets are a little bit more interesting. But I guess it all comes down is Trump going to survive COVID, or this is gonna be, or we're gonna have that big drops, in the markets if he dies, right? Obviously. We'll see what that happens there. Okay, guys, take care. And I guess we will see each other in new time, right? I mean, next time.
Yes.
Same time.
Next week, same time.
Yeah, 13th of October, yep, at 5. Same time. Okay, guys, take care. See you next time.
See you.